Well, thank you for joining me today. I am super excited to be able to share with you 2 tips of how to navigate grocery shopping, because we're all kind of confused about what are the best foods to buy when we actually go to the grocery store. And this was one of my burning questions when I first started learning about health about 4 years ago. I asked my health coach, so when it says carbohydrates on the nutritional label, what is important? Is it total carbohydrates, or is it the sugar? What number should I be looking at, and what adds up to that total carbohydrates? And you know what she told me? That's not important. Don't focus on total number of carbohydrates. I want you to focus on what are the ingredients. And at first I thought she was just kind of blowing me off and not wanting to give me her secrets. But now I understand, and even then I began to understand that what the ingredients are is key. So, taking a look at this box right here. I got this box of banana bread mix for Christmas last year. And by the way, I do not intend to eat this, and you'll understand why. When I look at the nutrition facts, it gives me 100 calories per serving, which is good. Total fat 0, 0 trans fat. Total carbohydrates is 24 grams. Sugar is 13 grams. So taking a look at this, at just this white box part, it looks like this can be a pretty, safe option for a dessert as far as eating healthy goes. But look further at the ingredients, okay? The first ingredient is bleached white flour and enrichment. Who knows what that means? But it's not something that it's not natural. The second ingredient is sugar. The third is brown sugar, then whole egg solids, and then monocalcium phosphate. First, what I see is that the second and third ingredients are sugar. Secondly, what I see is that banana is not even part of the ingredients. Nowhere on the list does it say that there's bananas in it. So when you're looking at what to buy, you have to be a food detective. So the first thing you want to zoom in on is that ingredient list. Okay, if you can't read what the ingredients are, and if it's a long list, if sugar is near the top, take notice. Here's a better example. This is tomato sauce, and tomato sauce happens to be one of those hidden places where we find a lot of sugar. But this happens to be a decent example. So this on the label it says roasted garlic marinade. If we look at the ingredient list, it says tomato puree, tomatoes, soybean oil, salt, sugar, dehydrated onions, etc., etc. Sugar does not fall into this ingredient list until the 5th ingredient, which is key. And that's really all I need to know when I'm deciding if this is what I want to eat or not. Because it's in a jar and I didn't make it myself, it's not going to be the best option, but certainly it's going to be better than some of the other options that I've seen on the shelf before. Another hidden secret to unlocking the code of what should I eat or not are PLU numbers on your fruits and vegetables. This is an avocado and this is a apple. In order to determine if a product is conventionally grown, organic, or even genetically modified, there are certain numbers that clue you in. Typically, a conventionally grown fruit or vegetable begins with a number 3 or number 4. This happens to be conventionally grown. The number is 4226. An organically grown fruit or vegetable begins with the number 9. So this is 94135. Something that is genetically modified will begin with the number 8. So when you're looking to see what's going to be the healthiest option for you and your family, take a look at the numbers. 4 is going to be your path of least resistance. 4 or 3. 8, you want to avoid like the plague. You don't want to be eating genetically modified fruits and vegetables. And 9s are optimal, the organic fruits and vegetables. So I'm going to be teaching doing a grocery store tour. I'd love for you to join me. We'll take a look at each department and how to navigate it effectively. So hope you learned something today. Leave comments at the bottom and I'll talk to you soon.